of Val Kilmer. The name alone evokes a certain mystique, a blend of raw talent and enigmatic charm that has captivated audiences for decades. Born in Los Angeles in 1959, Kilmer seemed destined for a life in the spotlight. His journey began not on the sun-drenched streets of Hollywood, but amidst the sprawling orange groves of Southern California. Even as a young boy, Kilmer exuded a natural charisma and a passion for the arts. He honed his craft at the prestigious Juilliard School, immersing himself in the world of theatre and developing the raw talent that would later make him a star. Hollywood beckoned, and Kilmer answered the call, ready to leave his mark on the world of film. His early roles showcased his versatility and natural talent. As from comedies like Top Secret to cult classics like Real Genius, Kilmer quickly established himself as a rising star. He possessed a rare combination of classic Hollywood good looks and an undeniable intensity that set him apart from his contemporaries. Hollywood had found its new golden boy, and Kilmer was poised to take the industry by storm. His star power was undeniable, his talent undeniable, and the world waited with bated breath to see what he would do next. The year was 1986. A high-octane action film about Navy fighter pilots exploded onto the big screen. Top Gun, starring a young and charismatic Tom Cruise, became a global phenomenon, and alongside Cruise, playing the role of the cocky yet brilliant pilot Iceman, was Val Kilmer. Kilmer's performance as Iceman cemented his status as a Hollywood heavyweight. His on-screen rivalry with Cruise crackled with intensity, captivating audiences and contributing to the film's enduring legacy. Top Gun catapulted Kilmer into the stratosphere of superstardom. He became a household name, his face gracing magazine covers and his talent the talk of the town. But Kilmer wasn't content to be just another pretty face in Hollywood. He sought out roles that challenged him, that allowed him to explore the depths of human emotion and push the boundaries of his craft. He took on complex characters in films like Willow, a fantasy epic that showcased his range, and Kill Me Again, a neo-noir thriller that allowed him to delve into darker territory. Kilmer's star continued to rise. He was Hollywood royalty, yet he remained grounded, driven by a passion for his art that transcended fame and fortune. He was on a roll, and the world eagerly awaited his next move. In 1991, Val Kilmer took on a role that would define his career and solidify his reputation as one of the most dedicated actors of his generation. He would portray the legendary and enigmatic Jim Morrison, lead singer of The Doors. In Oliver Stone's biographical drama, The Doors, Kilmer's transformation into Morrison was nothing short of astonishing. He immersed himself in the role, studying Morrison's mannerisms, his voice, his very essence. Kilmer reportedly learned to sing over 50 Doors songs, mastering Morrison's vocal style and stage presence. He even walked the streets of Los Angeles dressed as Morrison, interacting with fans and blurring the lines between actor and character. His dedication paid off. Kilmer's performance was met with critical acclaim. He disappeared into the role, capturing Morrison's raw energy, his charisma, and his self-destructive tendencies with an eerie accuracy. Though the film itself received mixed reviews, Kilmer's performance remained a high point. He had poured his heart and soul into the role, delivering a tour de force performance that solidified his place in cinematic history. Following his transformative performance in The Doors, Val Kilmer continued to take on challenging roles. In 1995, he stepped into the iconic role of Bruce Wayne Batman in Joel Schumacher's Batman Forever. Kilmer's portrayal of the Caped Crusader followed in the footsteps of Michael Keaton, who had previously played the role in Tim Burton's darker interpretations of the character. Kilmer brought his own unique take to Batman, infusing the character with a brooding intensity and a sense of vulnerability that resonated with audiences. He shared the screen with a star-studded cast, including Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face and Jim Carrey as the Riddler. While Batman Forever marked a departure from the darker tone of its predecessors, Kilmer's performance was praised for its intensity and depth. He brought a certain gravitas to the role, balancing the character's brooding nature with moments of dry wit and charm. Despite the film's commercial success, Kilmer's tenure as Batman was short-lived. He ultimately chose not to reprise the role in the sequel, Batman and Robin, due to scheduling conflicts and his desire to pursue other projects. Section 5. A method to his madness. Kilmer's approach to acting. Val Kilmer's approach to acting was as intense and enigmatic as the man himself. Known for his deep immersion in his roles, Kilmer fully embraced the philosophy of method acting, often to the surprise and occasional bewilderment of his co-stars and directors. He wasn't afraid to blur the lines between reality and fiction, fully inhabiting his characters both on and off set. For Kilmer, acting wasn't just a job, it was a transformative experience. He approached each role with a meticulous attention to detail, researching every aspect of his characters' lives and motivations. He believed in pushing boundaries and exploring the depths of human emotion, even if it meant pushing himself to his limits. This intensity, while admirable, sometimes led to friction on set. Stories of Kilmer's on-set behavior became Hollywood legend. Some viewed him as difficult, others as a perfectionist. But there was no denying his commitment to his craft. He was willing to go to any lengths to deliver a truthful and compelling performance. Kilmer's dedication to his art earned him the respect of his peers, even those who found him challenging to work with. He was a true artist, driven by a passion that could not be contained. Section 6. The price of passion, personal and health challenges. While Val Kilmer's career soared to great heights, his personal life was marked by its share of turbulence. His high-profile relationships, including marriages to actresses Joanne Whalley and Daryl Hannah, often played out in the public eye. The pressures of fame and the demands of his career took their toll. In a cruel twist of fate, Kilmer's powerful voice, the very instrument that had captivated audiences in the doors, was later silenced by a throat cancer diagnosis. His battle with the disease was long and arduous, requiring extensive treatment and ultimately leading to a tracheotomy that permanently affected his speech. Through it all, Kilmer faced his challenges with courage and grace. He retreated from the spotlight, focusing on his health and his family. His silence only amplified the mystique that had always surrounded him, turning him into a recluse, a Hollywood enigma. Yet, even in the face of adversity, Kilmer's spirit remained unbroken. He continued to paint, to write, to express himself creatively, proving that his artistic spirit could not be silenced. Section 7. Beyond the silver screen. Kilmer's other artistic pursuits. While Val Kilmer is best known for his work in film, his artistic talents extended far beyond the silver screen. He was a man of many passions, a true Renaissance man who found solace and expression in various art forms. Throughout his career, and especially during periods of personal challenge, Kilmer turned to painting, poetry, and music as outlets for his creativity. Kilmer's paintings, often abstract and deeply personal, revealed a different side of the actor. They were a window into his soul, a glimpse into the mind of an artist grappling with life's complexities. He also expressed himself through poetry, penning verses that reflected his introspective nature and his observations on life, love, and the human condition. Music, too, played a significant role in Kilmer's life. He was a talented musician, playing the guitar and singing, often incorporating music into his acting roles. His love for music was evident in his portrayal of Jim Morrison, and it continued to be a source of comfort and inspiration throughout his life. Kilmer's artistic pursuits were not merely hobbies. They were integral parts of his being, expressions of a soul that yearned to create and connect with the world on a deeper level. Section 8. An enigma in Hollywood, the enduring allure of Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer has always been an enigma, a man of contradictions who defied easy categorization. He was a Hollywood heartthrob with a rebellious streak, a classically trained actor who embraced method acting with a ferocity that both fascinated and intimidated. Throughout his career, Kilmer walked a fine line between fame and solitude. He could be charming and charismatic one moment, then withdrawn and introspective the next. This unpredictability, this air of mystery, only added to his allure. He was a puzzle that fans and critics alike tried to solve, but Kilmer, like any true artist, remained elusive, defying definition. Kilmer's mystique was further amplified by his retreat from the public eye, following his health challenges. He became a recluse, a whispered legend in the annals of Hollywood. Yet even in his absence, his legend continued to grow. His films remained cult classics, his performances studied and admired by aspiring actors. The enigma of Val Kilmer endured, a testament to the power of talent, the allure of mystery, and the enduring impact of a life lived on one's own terms.